The next gen is finally here. We have 5 new MSPs starting at 87 overall. And same as in prior years, whoever will end up winning the Calder trophy will be able to upgrade the player all the way to the 99 overall. If he will be the finalist, we will be able to upgrade him all the way to the 96. And yes, I'm not surprised to see the player choices as well. We also have a bunch of other next gen players starting at 86, like Beckett Seneca, Shane Wright, TJ Iginla, and Vincent, I cannot pronounce your surname. But nonetheless, there is a lot of cards today. But what I like the most is this milestone lineup combination. We have 87 overall Alex Ovechkin. And because he's the milestone card, if you pair him up with 2 Washington Capital players from Marquise event like Dylan Strome and Anthony Bolivier, you'll get yourself +6 overall and also 10 AP. Like, this is sick line combo. And as we're talking about the line combinations, of course we also got a bunch of new ones. For Montreal Canadiens, finally next gen heroes. Finally we can also use some Russian players from Anaheim Ducks, Canada, USA, Toronto Maple Leafs, and I have no idea what that Hockey Ultimate Team icon means and what do you need to use for that. But yes, this once again shows that you have to make as many MSPs as you can to get those sick lineup combinations activated. And that's pretty much what EA does every single week. They release all these sick lineup combinations just so we spend everything we can to get these cards. And instead of butchering all these guys' names, I cannot pronounce their surnames, so let's start with Jimmy. I have no idea how to pronounce his surname, so I will not even try. He's a right-handed winger from St. Louis Blues, with spark plug and also big tipper. 87 speed and 88 acceleration. The slapshot power and wristshot power is about 92, so that's really sick. Also endurance is 92. Love to see that the next gen cards are getting some sick endurances, because in the prior years, if you remember, we really never get anything good. They always were low 80s. The hands are also decent, considering he's only a right-handed winger, so he don't offer you any lineup flexibility. He's not a bad card, obviously if you can get that lineup combination activated, but yeah, probably would not be my choice. At least not at this point, until we figure out more lineup combinations, how they fit into it. We do have the St. Louis Blues and also the next gen lineup combo, so I guess you can get this player up all the way to the 93, and if that's the case, obviously that changed everything, because his skating would be much better, shooting, hands, and yes, it would be a really good card to use. Matthew Schaefer, probably the only card I will make from this event, because I also think he have a good chance of winning that Calder. At 6'2", 186, he have wheels and also stick him up. 87 acceleration and 87 speed, really good endurance, balance and agility. His slapshot power and wristshot power is 92, but the accuracy would be only 82 and 84. Once again, we do have the next gen and also New York Islanders defenseman overall boost, so you could boost all these stats. I'm happy to see Matthew Schaefer getting a card, and he will definitely be the one I will make. Then we have Zane Perech. I don't know how to pronounce these guys' names, seriously. They need to start playing in NHL more so I can actually hear how you pronounce them. But 88 speed and 87 acceleration for a right-handed defenseman from Calgary Flames. So if you pair him up, for example, with any of the icons or even Matthew Schaefer, you could boost him up by +3. So really sick combo. The next one is Alexander Nikishin from Carolina Hurricanes and also Russia. At 6'3", 218, he does have track lens and also send it. 85 speed and 86 acceleration. Slapshot power and wristshot power is really good. The accuracy once again is not there, but he does have 90 defensive awareness, so considering he have track lens, should be a good one to try out, because if you activate that overall boost, you can improve the speed, the accuracy would also be much better, and in general it looks like a lot of Russians are getting a lot of cards this event, because of course a lot of people will go and make this event Demidov, because if you're a Montreal Canadian fan, you do think that he will win the Calder trophy. As a left-handed winger, he have 89 speed and 89 acceleration. His slapshot power and wristshot power is about 91, and his wristshot accuracy and slapshot accuracy is also much better than any cards we just seen. He does have ankle breaker and tape to tape. Not a fan of the X factors, because I just don't understand why EA is giving so many ankle breakers recently, but nonetheless, his hands are also sick, but we cannot use him in anywhere else than just on the wing, so yeah. Matthew Schaefer and Ivan Demidov would probably be the only 2 cards I would make from this week, if I would need to make any. But we also have this 88 overall London Dupont, and he's higher than everyone else. 91 speed and 90 acceleration. As a right-handed defenseman with wheels and also tape to tape, with really rounded up shooting and really good hands, 89 defensive awareness, this is probably one of the most fun cards they released this week. The only issue is he's quite small, but if you prefer using smaller players over bigger defensemen, then this should be a fun one. Hello Vincent, I cannot pronounce your name. 87 speed and 88 acceleration, slapshot power 93 and wristshot power 94. Damn, this is a good one. He only have 88 faceoffs, but if you activate some of the overall boosts, you can get it over 90, so not bad at all. Elite edges and pressure plus. TJ Iginla also looks quite decent with ankle breaker and quick release. I probably would not activate the ankle breaker, but I would definitely use the quick release. 89 speed and 88 acceleration. The shooting and hands are are pretty much the same on every single card. The power is there, but the accuracy is quite meh. Back at Seneki as well, 91 speed and 91 acceleration, really fun card because I like that he have quick release and pressure plus, shooting and hands, the same as we already seen. And we also have Shane Wright with 86 speed and acceleration. The shooting is quite rounded up and I actually like to see that, same about the hands, warrior and also a quick release. And also Simon Nemec is a good one because you can activate a lot of overall boosts because he's from New Jersey Devils, he's also a next gen card, and his X factors are actually good for a defenseman because I like to see defensemen with stick 'em up and also tape to tape, 87 speed and 87 acceleration, and the rest of the stats are quite okay, but nothing really spectacular. And yes, we basically have a lot of 84, 85 overall cards you can use to build MSPs, or just use to grind your chores, or build a team. But I'm really happy to see that Kevin He is getting a card. Like, always one of my favorite players to use every single year. For whatever reason, he just plays really good. Also, if you're wondering how to get this 88 overall next gen card, he's only in packs. Also, the card a lot of people will try to get is this Alex Ovechkin, and at 87, this is so cool to see that he's getting another card. 86 acceleration and 86 speed. Keep in mind that you can activate that +6 overall boost, so the speed straight away becomes much better. Same about the shooting. Again, his shooting really don't need anything, and also the hands. He does have 1T, quick release and pressure plus. Probably one of the best combos you can ask for a forward. We are also back to the old format of how we was making MSPs, because if let's say you want to go and make Ivan Demidov, you will need to trade in 3 next gen 84 to 85 overall cards and 2 84 to 85. So that means, yes, the 83 overall cards are no longer needed, but you still can use your 79s to 80 overalls if you want to make the 82 overall next gen event player, and then trade 3 of them in for 184. One thing I want to highlight, the card we can only get in the packs for a limited time. With the line combinations, you can get him to the 99 overall, and this pack costs you 300k coins. And if you look at the odds, 39% of an 88. We don't have any other 88s currently out, so basically the chance of you pulling him is 40% almost. And that means EA really wants our money or our coins, because yes, I can see a lot of people opening this pack and a lot of people getting that card. I may also try and open one with the coins, of course, and see if I get one, but yeah, these are probably the best odds I've seen so far for any packs released this year. We can get 184 overall next gen player for free if you complete the objectives as every other event. You have to open 5 packs and you get 1 collectible. You have to complete 1 game and you will get yourself an 82 overall B&D player from next gen event. Then you have to take 40 shots with the next gen players in any mode, so wildcard is included, and you get 1 more collectible. Get 15 stick checks in any mode and you get another collectible. Then you have to get 45 body checks in champs, cup chase or ranked and you get 4 collectibles. Get 30 assists and you get another 4 collectibles. Score 20 goals and another 4 collectibles, and complete 25 games, you get another 4 collectibles. So yes, we are back to the old format of how we was doing the MSPs, and also how we are earning all the free stuff to make one for free. We also have the moments, so if you complete everything you get 1000 coins, 2000 coins. If you perform 3 deeks with Schleifer, then you get another 80 overall if you score 2 goals. Then the last one is an all-star difficulty where you again have to score 3 goals and you get an 82 overall next gen player. So this one actually looks quite good because at least finally we are getting 80 overalls instead of 79s. And in the wildcard, again, we only get collectibles, so if you complete everything, you get enough collectibles to use them to make the 84s, or just the packs if you want. The only issue is then it's still not the first goal win. Also, EA did confirm that unfortunately Ovechkin is only in packs, so if you want to get him, you have to go and buy him from the auction house. But as you can see, everyone is opening that pack and everyone is getting this card. And you can get him for less than 300k. I seriously want to go and buy him because I've never seen so cheap card when the content comes out. And that's just sick. His price probably will drop because everyone will open that pack. So if you have enough coins, I would highly recommend you actually go and buy him. It's a really good value for an 88 overall with his stats, and you also can get him up a lot. Because can you just imagine how this card would play with the boosted stats? I just feel sorry for everyone who is playing champs this weekend and then going against this guy. I definitely don't mind the event. I love these MSPs. I like to see younger players getting cards because I'm someone who is really sick of getting all the NHL alumni players, and instead I prefer using younger players because it's just more fun to watch them play and also use their cards. I'm also a huge fan of the lineup combinations, even considering we cannot get this Alex Ovechkin, for example, and at the moment no one pulled him. There is not a single one on the auction house, so I'm assuming he will go for at least 1 million coins as soon as someone pulls him, because Ovechkin cards are always the community favorites. And I know a lot of people may ask, is this another glitch? No, EA did confirm that the odds in the pack are intentional, so they actually want us to open this pack and get this 88 overall next gen player. So if you have spare coins, once again I highly recommend you go and and do it. Let me know down in the comment sections below. What do you think about next gen event? Are you planning to make any of the MSPs? Or trying to buy this Alex Ovechkin to activate this lineup combination? Or maybe you will just go and chase one of the new lineup combinations, including a lot of Russians, next gen players, and also heroes cards. As always guys, I really appreciate you watching, have a good one and see you on the ice.